National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) has spoiled the celebration of billionaire businessman and entrepreneur Obi popularly known as Obi Cubana, inviting and questioning him for hours over his alleged link to the illegal narcotic business. The 46-year-old Oba, Anambra State-born father of 4 boys, during the week posted a video on the social media celebrating the first nightclub he established 13 years ago in Abuja, the Nigerian capital, and recounting how big his business has grown since then. He, however, got a rude shock on Thursday, January 13, 2022, when he was invited to the Abuja headquarters of the NDLEA and grilled for about 5 hours before he was granted bail and asked to return at a future date. It is alleged that suspicious payments were made into Cubana's account by 3 convicted drug dealers from Malaysia, Nigeria, and India. Operatives of the NDLEA and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) have consequently widened the probe into Cubana and his business network based on the premise that he may be involved in the drug business. Obi Cubana arrived at the NDLEA office around 9 a.m. and responded to questions for some hours before he was granted bail at 2 p.m. There are suspicions that he may be a drug kingpin. Some convicted drug dealers paid funds into his account. We have been able to establish 3 of such payments. One of the persons that paid money into his account was convicted in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Another one that was convicted in New Delhi, India, also paid money into his account, while a 3rd person that was arrested at the Murtala Muhammed International Airport, Lagos, and convicted in 2017 also paid money into Cubana's account, said a source. The socialite was allowed to go home in order to get some documents which would be presented to the NDLEA. Obi Cubana grabbed international headlines last July when he organized a lavish funeral for his mother, Ezinye Iyebu, in Oba Idemili South Local Government area of Anambra State. The event attracted several entertainers and renowned politicians from across the country, including embattled Nigerian Super Cup, Abakari. Other entertainers that graced the event include Davido, D'banj, Casey, Okoli, and Ubi Franklin. The guest list also had Nollywood stars and early callers like Kanayo, Alex Ekugbo, and Williams Uchemba. But the highlight of the event was the ostentatious display of wealth as evidenced by the donation of about 400 cows to Cubana as well as the Naira rain. In what seemed like a bid to outdo one another, Cubana's associates sprayed him with bundles of new Naira notes. In one of the videos that went viral, 2 guests were seen having a playful cash fight as they threw wads of money at each other, while other guests laughed. In another viral video, wads of 50,000 naira are thrown at Cubana while he juggles them like a football. The event became the most talked about party of 2021 as it trended on social media for several months. After the funeral, Cubana continued to show off his wealth, posting photographs of his trips to exotic locations on private jets. Cubana, who had hitherto kept a low profile, subsequently became a subject of investigation by the Nigerian government. In November 2021, he was detained by the EFCC for 3 days as part of investigations into alleged money laundering, tax fraud, and other financial crimes before he was released with a condition that he would continue to report back for questioning. Other associates of the socialite who have been questioned by the authorities for their flamboyant lifestyle include Pastor Okechukwu, popularly known as Cubana Chief Priest, and the chairman 5-Star Group, Emeka Okonkwo, aka E-Money. From Lagos, this is Peace Nwabuko, News Express Nigerian Television.